Hey, Wanda. Hey, Linda. Hey, Angie. How y'all doing? Happy Thursday. How y'all doing today on this beautiful, blessed Thursday? I know I'm early today. Mm-hmm. I know I'm early today. How y'all doing today? Mm-hmm. I'm early because yesterday I was tired. I went to the doctor and I was tired. I was stuck. Let me tell y'all something. I do not like taking pain medicine. And I don't be in pain a whole lot of time. But when I'm in time, when I'm in pain a little bit, I might like every once in a while, take pain medicine or whatever. I be taking my pain medicine or whatever. But I do not like the feeling that pain medicine give you. It give you, I don't understand how some of y'all could take medicine that put y'all to sleep because after it put you to sleep, the next day you still feel drowsy, you still feel tired. It's the after effect for me. I don't like that feeling. Hey Nikki, hey King, hey Accountability, hey Kathy. Hey, how y'all doing? I don't know what they had on Facebook. But anyway, y'all, I do not like. And yesterday we played the music a little bit. You know what I said, y'all? Hey, Keeper. You know what I said? I said, like on tomorrow, which is Friday. So after I get off the live tomorrow, I'm going to play the music Friday night, but I'm not going to have it loud because I do have a Grinch that lives next door. I've been staying out here for going on 5 years, and I have never had no drama, no problems with the neighbor until I told them about the little nasty dog shitting on everybody alone. So since then, but last night y'all missed it. We played the music while I was in the car, and guess what? We rode. We rode last night. Now on Friday night, me, myself, and I like old school music. I don't like that bounce music. I'm older now. So ain't no need for me around here trying to bounce my ass. Ain't doing it. So I like the older but goodies. I like the music like back in the days when I used to be on the wall with the boys. That's the type of music I like. Because I can reminisce and think about me letting the little boys put me on the wall. Oh, well, say what y'all want to say. Feel how y'all want to feel I was a little hot little mama. It is what it is. But I think I did good with my life. Even though, I got some bumps and bruises and all that. I did good. Now y'all know the topic for the day is let me see how I wrote it. Don't hurt the people you're gonna need one day. The topic for the day, and this is for somebody, AK 126. This is for somebody, D. This is somebody. I'm that girl. This is for somebody, mama. This is for somebody. Somebody. Me, Austin. Let me say this. The topic for the day is, let me say it slow for the people that's slower than me. I'm going to say it slow. Don't hurt the people that you're going to need one day. And better yet, let me add a little something else onto that. Don't hurt the people you're going to need one day that you need right now. Y'all want something? Do y'all want a frozen cup? I wonder if the frozen cup gonna stay froze if I bring them from my house to New Orleans. Yeah, they probably gonna stay froze. It all depends on the temperature in the car. So I think about bringing y'all one when I come outside. When I go get my hair cut, maybe I'm gonna come outside tomorrow because I'm going out to eat. Hey, Cameron girl, where you been? But anyway, I'm going out to eat tomorrow. Yes, and Saturday I'm going to a party. So let me say it again for the people who just not coming on. See, y'all don't know what the topic be. The people on YouTube, like Wanda, Tracy, Sandra, Angie, Linda, and all them, all my number one fans. See, on YouTube, I can press a button and it'll tell me who my top fans is. So my number one fans, they be waiting for me. Hey, cousin. Spurler got to be a cousin. But anyway, I got number one fans that be waiting for me. They really, really love me, and I know they missed me yesterday. But again, I was stuck. I had took the pain medicine, and guess what? I slept good when I took it that night. But the after effect, I was sleeping all in the doctor's office like a junkie. I ain't lying. I was just like, I got up out of the wheelchair. I was sitting in the doctor's office chair, and I had them full my little arms, and I had them dozed off. Because that was the after effect. Now let me say it one more again. Because somebody on here, even if it's a peekaboo, because I know numbers lie. The numbers are lying on YouTube. The numbers are lying on Facebook, because Facebook's saying one person, and I know darn well it's more than one person. Instagram saying 11 people, and I know how y'all huddle up, and all y'all crabs in the barrel. So I know darn well it's more than 11 and 12 people. See what I'm saying? Hey, Wanda girl. But anyway, the topic for the day for the people who just came in, the topic for the day is don't hurt the people that you are going to need one day. Better yet, don't hurt the people that you need right now with your lying to yourself. Talking about, can you pay my rent? Can you pay my car note? Can you help me with this and help me with that? When I get paid, I'm gonna pay you back. And better yet, can you give me $1,000? And when I get my income tax, I'm gonna give you $1,000. Lies. Y'all a bunch of lies, and y'all a bunch of crabs in the barrel. Y'all just lie to people. That's why y'all going through what y'all going through. Pay the people what you owe them. I'm just saying. I got a friend. My friend did something for me that I really didn't ask. But I lost my phone. And friend, if you on here, I've been looking for your number. I can't find your number because I need to pay what I owe. But I ain't lost my phone. My phone broke. And I had to get another one. And I don't have your phone number in my other phone. Hey, Miss Janice. So, friend, you know who you is. You told me don't worry about it, but I'm worrying about it. I want to pay what I owe. Because I don't want, like, let me tell you something. See, when people do stuff for us and they'll say, girl, don't worry about it. When they say don't worry about it to me, I'm going to worry about it. Because I'm going to give her too. See what I'm saying? Even if you tell me don't worry about it, I still worry about it. Because I don't want nobody to make me feel like, if mad they ever come or they get in their feelings or something like that, like I'm one of the ones that owe them. I don't want to owe nobody. So if you out there and you feel like I owe you for something, can you let me know so I can pay my just due? Because I don't want to owe nobody. I'm more of a giver than a borrower. I don't like to borrow from nobody, and especially if you somebody that got it and I know you got it and you tell me no, then that's a problem because my feelings gonna get hurt. So I'd rather not ask nobody for nothing and do it out and ask Jehovah, who I know who say he'll never leave us nor to forsaken us, than me to ask my friend or ask somebody, and then that's gonna break up the friendship. Money and friends and family don't mix. The majority of the time, people break off friendship because of people lying, being deceitful, and it got a lot to do with money. A lot of family members not close. You know why? Mess, confusion, and money. Yeah, I said it. You ever been close to your family and you been there for your family and nobody been there for you? But the minute God bless you again, they're looking for you to be a blessing to them. When at the end of the day, you was put in a position where you needed them and it wasn't even there for you. You ain't even need money. You just probably needed them just to do something for you and it wasn't even there for you. See what I'm saying? A lot of y'all got to stand on business with y'all family and y'all friends, y'all so-called friends. If you want to continue being a part of your friend's life, like at the end of the day, if you know how your friend is and you know your friend then got into it with other people because your friend didn't pay other people back, I advise you, from me to you, from AMAs to you, I advise you not to lend your friend no money. Now, if you want to help your little friend out or give your little friend something or something like that, yeah, before it's your friend borrowing money from you, if you got a friend and you know your friend ain't a person that pay back, that's going to break up the friendship. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But listen, yo, my daughter had a baby. Congratulations to my daughter on having a baby. My daughter baby name is Sailor. And I'm sure she a pretty little girl. But I wish I could have been there. But unfortunately, I couldn't be there. Not because I didn't want to be there. I would love to be there so I can see my new granddaughter. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm glad she had a healthy baby. Thank God that everything is okay. I pray that she have an easy recovery. And most likely she did because she got a praying mother. But at the end of the day, I ain't seen my grandbaby yet. But it's okay. So get out y'all feelings. Talk about, and y'all know how these youngsters is. And don't act like I'm the only one be having stuff going on. I'm the only one be having stuff going on with our children. A lot of y'all on here going through shit with y'all children too. Y'all just ain't telling nobody. I'd be a darn fool if I believe that I'm the only one going through with our children. It's called life. If you got children and you on here and you got more than one child, some people got one child and that child is a handful. But if you got more than one child and you got two good and two bad, oh well, that's still a blessing. But if you got one child and that one is worse than somebody with 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 children, well, just count your blessing. Because at the end of the day, they got to go through what they got to go through. I'm just saying. So one day I get to meet Stella. Until then, I'm going to keep on praying for my daughter, her and her family and her children. It is what it is. Life be life. Some of us got children that's so stubborn to in their mind, they feel like they control you. And at the end of the day, that's their kids, that's their family. And whenever they see God and draw closer to God, maybe they'll get a change of heart. But right now, it's okay. It's A-OK. So to all y'all who went to the hospital, to all y'all who saw the baby before me, salute. I know y'all was shoe showing. And I know y'all was, oh, that's a shame and this and that. Guess what? I'm good. Because y'all part of the problem. How about that? Did you say anything? Did you say anything before the baby? No. So y'all can shoot all y'all want. But what I want y'all to realize that all y'all who on here, the little pickaboos who went seeing my grandbaby and all that, what I want y'all to know at the end of the day, that's still my daughter. That's still my granddaughter. I'm just saying. Because guess what? Jehovah got the last word, the last say so. So y'all go ahead on and go along to get along. Because at the end of the day, it ain't got nothing to do with y'all. But at the end of the day, y'all be doing y'all little shoe showing. Oh, that's a shame. You know, she should have let her mama and all that. Stop with y'all shenanigans. It ain't a shame to y'all because that's the shit y'all feed off of. Y'all like that type of shit. So stop with y'all shenanigans. Like y'all feel so bad that I ain't get an opportunity to see my grandbaby and y'all didn't saw my grandbaby before me. It's all good. And these kids, so they don't give y'all, they don't do nothing but give y'all something to talk about when they going through shit with their children. Let me say it again for the ones in the back. Our children, young adult, don't do nothing but give other people something to talk about. All the ones who probably went seeing them, and all the ones who went seeing my grandbabies and their shoes showing, but at the end of the day, they're going through shit with their children too. And you the same one on here as a peekaboo saying, girl, that's a shame. Girl, you don't feel that type of way because you don't like me anyway. Stop ass kissing. But one thing about this mother over here, saved, sanctified, and filled with the Holy Spirit. So y'all can keep that fake stuff over there. See what I'm saying? Y'all part of the problem. Because if y'all wasn't part of the problem, you know what I would have did? I would have said, you know what? No, this not the time. But when you get ready, go and have your baby, make sure your mother be there. But since y'all won't go along to get along, that's the world that we live in. I'm looking at people on the internet living a fake life. Got y'all nose and y'all ears and y'all mouth wide open. They got y'all wide open into believing that their lifestyle is what it is when it ain't. A lot of people on the internet need to practice what they preach. A lot of people on the internet be saying shit about other people when at the end of the day, how can you get on the internet and talk about somebody else when you deceiving the people as well? Hey, Paula. People be literally on the internet talking about other people's lifestyle and how other people deceiving other people and using other people and how other people is. And I be saying, well, damn. You talking about how other people mistreating their people and deceiving their people and how other people is not a blessing to their people, but you just like the people you talking about. Sorry, I had to holler. Somebody said, and why you hollering? Because I wanted to. I wanted to make sure the pickaboos in the back heard what I said. Hey, ain't ready, sister girl. I wanted to make sure that y'all don't miss nothing. Y'all go around and people that y'all know y'all gonna need, y'all turn y'all back on them. Y'all mistreat them. Y'all talk about them to strangers, to other family members. Y'all get in a huddle, but at the same time, that same person that you talk about is the very person that was there for you when you needed them. I'm just saying, how could y'all be in a room with a bunch of people that's sitting around talking about somebody? Some of y'all need to be the man in the mirror. Because a lot of y'all, as I recall, a lot of y'all call me messy. And I be saying the nerve of her, and him. A nerve of some of y'all to call me out as being messy when a lot of y'all is messy among y'all family and y'all children and y'all grandchildren. Y'all, you mean to tell me you as a grandmother, you don't sit around and talk about your grandchildren? Better yet, you as a mother, you don't sit around your other daughters and talk about your other daughters? I'll wait. Because a lot of y'all parents is messy too. And for a lot of y'all want to call me out as being messy, but a lot of y'all going through the same shit in y'all household with y'all husband, y'all wife, y'all children, y'all grandchildren. All y'all, it's messy. If you talk about your daughter or your son to the other children, what they make you? Oh, I forgot. Oh, you don't sit at the round table with all your trying to tell the other one what the other one said and the other one what the other one said. No, you just call one on the phone and talk behind the other one back. You just call one on the phone and talk about the other one when that in reality they all get together, but one or two that stand on business and say, you know what? You talking about our mama, but at the end of the day, look in the mirror. Hey, B, look in the mirror. The very people that be on social media, on the internet, that be degrading other people, talking down on other people, their lifestyle don't fit with them. They living a lie. A lot of people got y'all nose wide open to making y'all believe that they got more than what they have. But that's the way of the world. Everybody want to believe that people have what they say they have. And why, if it was understood, don't need to be explained because you ain't got to prove no point to nobody what you have. When they were saying, oh, she this and she that and this and that, I ain't coming on the internet and prove no point to nobody. Because whatever God want me to have, I'm going to have it anyway. But I ain't got no point to prove to nobody on the internet. I ain't got to say, oh, I got this, I got that, I got this for what reason? I'm good, Deborah. Why y'all feel the need that you got to get on the internet and boast and brag about what you have? What that make? That's the ego thing now. That make you feel big when you talk about how much money you making, or how much you got, and all that. That make so. In other words, when you say you got this and look at this and this and that make people you make people feel like the people that's beneath you that you are better than them. If everybody would live long, if everybody lived long, everybody then had an opportunity to have nice things. A lot of people is not materialistic. But let me tell y'all, I like nice things. I like nice shoes, nice clothes. I like nice things because nice things last longer. Good furniture lasts longer. A lot of, good cars last longer. Nice things last longer. If you buy a pair of cheap shoes, yeah, you're going to get your little money worth out of it. But even cheap shoes, they look good. It all depends on how you take care of your stuff. But if you get good fabric, it's going to last. Oh, right, Pam. When people brag on what they have, they acting like they're not used to, they're not used to this and they're not used to that or whatever. Because I always say what's understood ain't got to be explained. You know who you are, but I don't think y'all know whose you are. See, I know who I am and whose I am. And a lot of y'all ain't in tune with yourself. A lot of y'all still living for other people when you should be living for Jehovah. You should be drawing closer to him because only what you do for Christ gonna last. All that other worldly shit and all that shit not gonna last. I don't think a lot of people think about the afterlife. They just think about, well, if I could survive tomorrow, or I could go to sleep tonight and I could wake up tomorrow and I'll see another day and this and that. People don't look forward to the future. People don't think about life like every day. Wake up like it's the end. This wake up every day thinking that this could be my last day alive. People don't think about it. People got enough faith to believe that they're gonna wake up every day, but they don't have enough faith to believe that God gonna work their situation out. Come on, man. Let me say it again for the people that's slower than me. People have enough faith to go to sleep. In their mind, they know without a shadow of doubt, they're going to wake up the next day. So in their mind, they believe that they're in control over their own life when we not. What about the people that went to sleep and they ain't woke up? That could be you, and you. It could be any one of us. So if you have that much faith to close your eyes and go to sleep, and knowing you're going to wake up in the morning, why you can't have that much faith as a mustard seed and believe Jehovah going to bless you for everything that you need if you just acknowledge him for who he is? That's all he asks us to do. Just acknowledge me for who I am, and you become saved. But people thinking, oh, you got to live a holy life. You got to do this and this and that. You can still enjoy your life. It's just do's and don'ts. And when you living for him, certain things, if you represent him, certain things you shouldn't do. But people think because you represent Jehovah, you just got to look a certain way or you got to act a certain way. Certain things you do have to do. You have to respect yourself. And he say, do unto others as you have others do unto you. But I'm not going to be out here representing for Jehovah and I'm out here fighting and cussing and just ramping. But we all fall short. I must say that. Because guess what? When I get mad, I might say a little 1, 2 or something like that, but that still don't mean that I don't have a love for Jehovah. He already know who I am. But now I know how to control myself. Miss Anna, I watch you pass videos with. Come on now. Come on with the calling. With your brother, what your mother daughter was my first time watching. The one when we were talking about relationship with your brother. Much love. Oh, thank you, Queen. Hey, sister girl. But anyway, y'all, let me tell you something. If you decide, and I'm not trying to force religion on nobody, if you decide to get your life right? I say it over and over again, it's not going to be easy. But you're going to have some bumps and bruises. But at the end of the day, I ain't going to lie to y'all. I am a living testimony. I'm going to tell y'all time and time and time again. It's good over here. In spite of my imperfection and the things that I go through in life, and it be some good days, now it's more good days than bad days. And I could come on here and tell y'all I'm a strong camper, but I do have feelings. And I'll be lying to each and every one of y'all if I tell y'all that me not being at the hospital, not seeing my daughter with my second granddaughter didn't hurt my feelings. I'll be lying to y'all. That really hurt my feelings. But it don't hurt the way it used to hurt. But it really hurt my feelings. But at the end of the day, thank God that she had a successful, having a baby and no sickness, no none of that. Because a lot of y'all young girls don't realize that having a baby, like they always say when we was coming up, is 1 foot in and 1 foot out. They have some mothers that then had babies, then passed away. Y'all might not look at life like that, but that's the truth. You can pass away having birth with a child. And a lot of people don't realize coming up before me, the people ain't had no epidurals and they ain't have all the stuff that technology have now. Them people had to have babies naturally without no pain medicine, without no epidural, no C-section, or none of that. Them people had to have children natural birth. Hey, my baby. Hey, queen. So now that technology is in and is different, they can even take pictures of the baby and all that while the baby in the womb and all that kind of stuff there is different. But what y'all need to learn about life at the end of the day, when a child is being born, yeah, we be happy and stuff like that. But the flip side to that, I think about the world that we live in now. Just imagine having a child in the world that we live in now. When I had my children, it was Similac milk, it was the water bottles, it wasn't the powder milk, it was the Similac in a can. You know, now things are so much different. And then it was in like if the baby had the hiccup, we had to take a piece of string and put it on their head and stuff like that. And if they had a little neighbor that poked out on their neighbor, they tell you get a $50 and put on their neighbor, tape it down to their neighbor. It's all kind of stuff. And it wasn't Pampers, it was diapers. We used diapers with the safety pin. So let me tell y'all something. A lot of y'all young people, life is much easier for y'all. We had, yeah, the cloth diapers. Y'all life is so much easier than what we had. And y'all don't even know how to embrace it. And it's sad. Y'all don't even know how to embrace the good life. I'm going to say y'all got the good life. Us coming up in the 60s and the 70s, we had a lot of respect for our parents, but we got our ass whipped with broomsticks, stanchion cords. When I was going to Bell Junior High, I got beat with the paddle, stuff like that. When we had PE, I used to be in the band. I used to have the class with sewing and cooking and all that kind of stuff there. But a lot of things have changed to where your life is so much better and y'all don't even realize. When y'all be out there fighting and degrading yourself, fighting and all that, pulling each other hand, all that kind of stuff there, I ain't gonna lie, we fought. But the things that y'all doing, we ain't do all that. We had much more respect for ourselves. Now, the men stands up and see the women fight. To me, they're not even a man. It ain't, Brittany, they are not a man. A man not gonna stand up there and let two women degrade themselves and pull out their phones and start recording. Because the God using, yes, he is, Nate. Yes, he is. That's why the enemy fighting me so hard. Cause y'all, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I be sitting down and I be thinking, and I be saying, Lord, because when people reject you, I don't know about y'all, I'm gonna speak for me. Being rejected, you go to sitting down by me staying by myself, I got a lot of time on my hand. And I go to thinking, I be saying, Lord, now what I did wrong? Lord, what did I do so wrong to deserve for them, for her? I'm gonna stop saying them, for her to keep my grandkids away from me. All I did was ask my daughter one question because we was good. And when I asked her the one question, then all hell broke loose. And I was like, well, damn, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Let me be honest. I was so afraid of me and my daughter falling out. So I didn't even want to do nothing to come between our relationship. I didn't want to yell. And it's almost like I didn't bow down, but I toned down. And I was like, but if she was to raise her voice or disrespect me, I was gonna take it there. But it's like when she said what she said, and she went to saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna block you and all this." I promise y'all on everything that I love and on Jehovah, I promise y'all, I didn't go off. I didn't go off at all because I was trying to keep my cool because I know we just had got back to talking and me seeing my little grandson and this and that. And in my mind, I just thought everything was fine. And then, but let me tell you something. I have a spirit of discernment. I'm not going to say this enough. I already knew what was going to happen before it happened. Now, but before that, and then when my daughter told me she was pregnant and stuff like that, because she called me one time, she wanted to surprise me and give me a bottle of wine, and let me know that she was, she was pregnant or whatever. But for some apparent reason, I didn't answer my phone and I didn't get a chance to allow her to present that to me like that. And I ain't gonna lie, when I talked to her, I said, "Where my bottle of wine?" Because that meant a lot to me that she wanted to do that with me, even though it didn't happen. So up to the point to where the baby shower, we was good. We was good until I asked that question. We was good, and when I asked the question, only because I wanted to be a part of my daughter baby shower. And Wendy, by me asking the question, that's what blew everything out of proportion with her and I. All I did was ask the question about the baby shower, and she was like, I said, are you having a baby shower? And she was like, she said, why? I said, because I wanted to, I wanted to be a part of it. I wanted to get some stuff, and I wanted to, buy some stuff and be a part of the baby shower because I know I haven't been a part of the other baby showers or whatever. But in my spirit, I already had and felt like something wasn't right. I can tell. I already felt like something wasn't right. And then I don't know what made me ask her that day. And she was like, yeah, mama, like the attitude that she had on the phone. It wasn't aggressive, loud, but it was a little aggressive. How she was like, yeah, mama, what's up? And I said, I wanted to be a part of the baby shower. And she said, oh, my daddy and them gave me a baby shower and you not invited. And from then on, I got blocked. Because I said, that's not right. God don't like that. And that's the last words I said. And I said it in a humble way, Wendy. I didn't raise my voice, Albert. I didn't say it loud, T. I just said, God don't like that. And from then on, I haven't talked to my daughter. And then on, I haven't talked to my daughter. I saw my daughter at her cousin's funeral, and she came over there and gave me whatever she had for me, and she walked off. She went over there by her daddy, and that was a wrap. And I promise y'all, because it been times I sit down and I say, you know what? I go to thinking, hey Wendy, I go to thinking and I go to saying, now, Lord, what I did, but I didn't do nothing this time. I didn't do nothing this time. And anytime they accuse me of doing something, it's always something that I said. It's always you be doing too much. We don't invite you to stuff because you be doing too much. So, well, let me tell y'all what the too much is. The too much is that I be dancing, I be second lining, I be having fun. And they call that me doing too much. I guess I supposed to go sit in the corner and just let slide run down my mouth and give me a giver, and just sit there and let the caregiver wipe the slide coming down my mouth. That ain't gonna never happen. That's not who I am. That's not gonna never happen. But at the end of the day, let me tell y'all parents something who on here who going through the same thing, a different situation than me. Hey Janice, let me tell y'all something. It's not our kids. It's a spirit. It's a demonic spirit that comes up on people that we love to fight against us that love Jehovah. Right, Keely? So again, it's not us. See, us parents, we go to crying and moping and whining. And if we ask ourselves the same question a million times, what I did, what I did, what I did, you know what the question gonna be? What we didn't do. The answer gonna be what we didn't do. See, our problem is that we want to make sure our children had a better life than us. We want to make sure that they shine because they're a part of us. And out of everything we did that. We made them the little people, the young adults that they are. We didn't make them with the being ridiculed us and disrespecting us, mistreating us, talking about us. We didn't make them that way. But the only thing we did too much. And when you give a child too much, young adults, hey Mama Ava, when you give young adults too much, at the end of the day, that means you did too much. Because I ain't never been a deadbeat mother. I raised 4 children from a wheelchair, and I did everything. I stole, I robbed Peter paper, I jacked, I did everything I could possibly do to make sure those kids had. And a lot of y'all parents on here that's faulting y'all stuff. You ain't got to remind your child on what you did. You ain't got to remind your child, remember I sent you to St. Mary's. Remember I sent you to Cabrini. Remember I sent you to St. O. Remember I sent you there. Remember you had the best of school. Remember you had these shoes on. Remember you was dressed like that. We ain't got to remind them. They don't want us to remind them. And even if we remind them, they don't care about that. Oh yeah, like if, in other words, they telling us, oh well, I ain't asked you to do all that. Am I lying? I didn't even hear the word say you did what you wanted to do. Ain't that a slap in the face? I ain't asked you to do all that for me. I ain't asked you to buy me that. That's what you wanted to do. Am I lying? Hey, Monique. So when you ask yourself, Red, when you ask yourself, what did I do so wrong, so bad to this child for this child to mistreat me and be disrespectful and handle me like that and talk to me and talk about me like a dog? You did too much. That's what you did. That's what we did. I'm just one of the parents that's bold enough to get on the internet and expose them like they expose me in the real world. See, y'all worrying about the internet. What about when I see them on the streets? What about when they outside with their little friends and walk past me or with they so-called other side of the family and act like you ain't the one that born them? See, y'all see what y'all want to see. And they got a lot of youngsters just like our children, so they go along to get along. They huddle up. They crabs in a barrel, and they doing the same thing to their parents, so they going along to get along. So when you look in that mirror, you need to stop beating yourself up about her, about him, about them. You need to enjoy your life and sit back and say, you know what? Lord, have mercy on their soul for mistreating me like they mistreat me. Lord, have mercy on their souls. And then if you got one child or 2 children, good, they try to drag them into these shenanigans. You don't remember mama? You remember mama did this and bought her that and she ain't bought us this and that and she ain't bought. If anybody ever told my children or you ever hear my children say I had favorite, my right hand to Jehovah, I ain't never had a favorite child in my life. I treated my children accordingly. Favorite, never had a favorite. So to you out there that's lying to people, or you lying to my children and say, oh, Corey and Corian, the devil is a lie. And I'm going to raise my right hand to Jehovah. My oldest son, Eric, had more than all of them. And that was my firstborn. He was wearing mink, furs, suede, gators, Jordans. Yeah. Oshkosh, begot, yeah, all that. Ain't none of them went without. None of them. So they could tell that shit to the ones who don't know. They could lie to the ones who go along to get along. But I got people that could vouch for me. I got people that even much was in the church used to tell me every time y'all came to church, them little girls had on beautiful dresses and they little underwears was clean. You know, like the little girls sit up on a chair and they get up there and they got their little underwear. Y'all don't realize when little girls or children be with you, people really zoom in on them like they zoom in on us. They are a reflection of us. And when we have grandchildren, we only be trying to teach y'all how to take care of our grandchildren the way we took care of y'all. But no, you know what they tell us? You can't tell me how to raise my child. You can't tell me what to do with my child. Oh, wow. When they start making accusations like that and telling us what we can and can't do, it's time for us to fall back and let them raise their children. And when they're going through, he said, don't interfere with the process. Because a lot of y'all today is weak parents and weak grandmothers. We had some strong mothers and grandmothers that stood on business. I'm going to whip your ass. I told you be inside when the lights come out and the lights is out and your ass coming in a minute late. Get in there, take your bath, and I'm going to whip your ass. And we go a real ass whipping. I'm surprised, red as I was, I don't still have bruises on my body. I got beat with stanchion cords. Books and brums and Daniel Green slippers and all that. Daniel Green slippers got pitched at my head and all that. We got our ass whipped. Yeah, I tell y'all, I was a little fast ass, but I still got my ass whipped. And I took off for Warren, even though Warren used to rat on me. He was a teller. And I took off for him. She said, get your ass out the house. And she want to take off for him, get your ass out right along with him. That's what you get. You want to take off for your brother? He getting his ass out and you getting your ass out. How you going to put us out and then tell us come back inside? You told us to get out. And when we don't come in, you looking for us talking about we ran away. We ain't run away. You told us to get out. How you gonna tell us to get out and then tell us we better be back inside? Since you leaving with him, you taking up with him, you leave with his ass, and guess what? So if you put us out, how you gonna say we ran away? We no ran away. We not ran away. You put us out. And then when we come back, we get another ass whipping. Warren used to stay telling on me. And then when Warren graduated from Chloe, she gave him a brand new LTD. And when she got mad with him, she gonna tell her boy she want her car back. So Warren, he had them fix the car up, new steering wheel, new tires and all that. And he gave her the car back, but he took all the tires off and the steering wheel off. And all I said was, you gave the boy the car, and she said, I'm gonna give your ass something. Since you want to interfere, yeah, I ain't gave it to him. Since you won't take up for him, we got put out again. I still getting put out, taking off for Warren, tell her ass always ratting on me. And don't suck your teeth, because your mouth gonna get swollen. And they always wait till you get ready to take a bath, go in the bathroom and come in there and get the wet towel and smell to see if you really took a bath, and then gonna beat you with the wet towel. And y'all think a lot of us things, us come from the 70s and the 60s and all that. A lot of us is scarred. A lot of us mentally and physically been abused. Back then, if they knew, mamas then would have been in jail. All our parents and grandparents would have been in jail for abuse, because they abused the shit out of us. And y'all around here whining. Oh, well, if the neighbor tell your child, don't tell my child nothing. Don't tell my child what to do. Girl, please. If the neighbor said we did something, the neighbor could even whip our ass. Hey, runner. But now, yeah, we traumatized. But now, y'all complaining, and y'all got it made. Y'all got the bottle warmers. Y'all got the diapers that you throw away. We had to we had the cloth diapers, even if the baby shit in it. We still got to wash them on hands and let them dry. That's what we had to do. Y'all got the disposable stuff. the wipes and all that. We had towels. And y'all around here complaining and whining and crying about what y'all can and telling us don't tell y'all how to raise y'all children. And now y'all having a challenge telling the children, you got 1 month, you could do this one time. You could cuss and you could say whatever you want to say. I wish I would. I wish we would. So you telling me I can cuss? So you telling me I could say all the little things if they would have challenged us and they would have said we could say all the things that was in our mind, our parents and grandma would be dead. Because a lot of us was saying, because she made me sick. I just wish she died. I just wish she get hit by a car and the car roll over and she don't never come back. That's what's not coming down our nose. Stop all that crying so I give you something to cry for. We got to cry inside. And you got to hold it. I know you ain't crying. You're crying, but you can't even make a noise where they can hear you crying. Well, I'm going to give you something else to cry for. You just whip me, and then you're going to tell me don't cry. You just kick me, and you're going to tell me don't cry. You just beat me with a extension cord and a towel, and you telling me not to cry? Yeah. Yeah. And don't say, right. And don't say, I'm going to call it. If we would have said we calling the po-pos, you call it who? You calling the police? Hold up, let me call them for you. You calling the police? Now you're getting another ass whipping. You getting another ass whipping for calling the police. You're going to get an ass whipping in front of the police. And then when the police leave, you're getting another ass whipping. You didn't add it on to the ass whipping you already had. Now you're about to get a double. Not today. Y'all some punk ass parents and punk ass grandmothers. Y'all want to be friends with y'all grandchildren and y'all want to be friends with y'all daughters and y'all sons. Nope. Nope. I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to call. You going to call 911 on who? You calling the police on who? But back then, you call the police on your parents. The police come in there and they going to take your ass. Or she whip you. Or you going to Millionaire Boys Home. Or you going to Scotland for girls. And now y'all with all that. Yeah, because my mama with y'all punk ass. My mama this and my mama this. And she told me she was going to do this and she ain't do this. And we don't, like y'all say, we don't owe y'all. Y'all don't owe us nothing. We don't owe y'all nothing. Because my mama don't do nothing for me. My mama don't do nothing for my children. And she don't do nothing. Oh, say that again. Because my mama don't do nothing for my children. Say that again. Because my mama don't do nothing for my children. Who children? Say it again. Your children. So if y'all don't owe us nothing, how y'all feel like we owe y'all something if y'all feel like we don't do nothing for your grandchildren? See, us doing for our grandchildren is extra. But when you became a parent, that became your responsibility and not ours. We do what we want to do, not what we have to do. We did our part when we raised y'all the hot tail, the stinking, no taking, no wiping nose, booger nose ass. We did our part. And now y'all smelling yourself. Now y'all want to talk down on us. And get in a hurry. Girl, your mama too. My mama too. Girl, my mama this and that. And your mama done did everything under the sun for you. Even slept with a man that she would have never slept with if you wouldn't need what you needed. Y'all don't know the sacrifice we made as parents. You don't even like him. He ain't got no teeth. He bald head. I mean, spots in the top of his head. His toes is ugly. He got toes on top of toes. And you're holding your breath from laughing. But at the end of the day, you went sold your body to somebody you wouldn't even never slept with because of her and him, because of what they needed, not us. It's called sacrifice. And we sacrificed our body to people we wouldn't have never slept with. We played games we wouldn't have never played. We did things, Joanne, we wouldn't have never did. For y'all little raggedy tail stuff, and y'all want to sit around and gossip and talk about us with y'all friends, with the in-laws, with the family members that don't like us, the family members that talk behind one another back. But you, my child, y'all our children, and y'all won't go against the grain for somebody who wasn't never there for y'all. Ain't nothing like y'all children putting a knife in the back of our back. Y'all go against the grain for the family, the other family that don't talk to your mama, don't talk to your daddy, don't even like your mama, don't even like y'all. Because anybody that don't have love or dislike your mama, your daddy, they don't give a damn about you either. But a lot of y'all go along and get along because y'all feel like, oh, well, that's my mama family, and I ain't got nothing to do with her sister not liking her. I ain't got nothing to do with what's going on with her and her brother. I ain't got nothing to do with what's going on with her mama and all that kind of stuff there. No, you're going to stay mutual. You're going to mind your business. You ain't going to let them talk about your mama. Because at the end of the day, they're not going to be there for you like mama. But in y'all mind, y'all believe the outsiders in a family, other family who don't even deal with, the mama don't even deal with the side of the family. And some of y'all don't even care to find out why. Because they deceive your mama. They deceive your daddy. So you going along to get along because you don't really know the whole story. And frankly, you don't even give a damn because you already done made your mind up to be a part of the shenanigans. So to all the parents on here like me, and it's a lot of them, stop beating yourself up. Stand on business. All that, I ain't gonna do it, and then call back. Now, what you say you need and how much it is? Oh, all right, come get it. I thought you said you wasn't gonna do it. I thought you said you wasn't gonna do it, and you still did it. Okay. God say, I'm gonna tell you one more again. I'm gonna tell you one more again. See, that's why you're crying again. Because I told you not to help them the first time, and you still did it. That's a lot of y'all. Now you trying to get along because you're behind on your house note, your car note, and you need help. And you know what your children gonna say? Now that they got children, you know what they're gonna say? Well, I gotta do something for my daughter, and I gotta do something for my son, and I gotta do stuff for my family. Run that by me again. Because I got to do something for my family, and I got to do something for my children and my daughter, and I got to do for my run that by me again. Oh, now it's about you and your family, your daughter, your son, your wife, your husband. But when it was about me doing for you, oh, okay. So that's the games y'all playing now. It's about you and your family, but you forgot the bridge you had to cross before you crossed it. You forgot the mama and the daddy that was there before, the family who made sure you were straight. And if it wasn't for them, you wouldn't have what you have. Oh, I forgot. Y'all say y'all don't owe us nothing. When the live end on IG, I'm coming back because somebody on IG, they really need to hear this word over there. The pickaboos. This for you, Miss Pickaboo. This for you. This word today. So I'm going to come back so you can come back on here because I got a word for you, boo. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Us as parents, we got to look in the mirror. We got to look in the mirror. Oh, yes, we do. I ain't finished with y'all. I'm not finished. Because a lot of y'all is punk ass parents. Y'all letting them talk to y'all any kind of way. Y'all letting them lie to y'all, deceive y'all, and y'all still be there for them. Wow. How many times you gonna allow them to keep on playing you like a damn fool? I'm just saying. I've been there. I've been there, done that. I'm just saying. I am just saying. So we just gonna play this. We just gonna be around here. Let's play the blame game. Oh well, my daughter just graduated. Out of high school, and my son on his way to college, and my granddaughter this and that. I just wanna. Oh wow. So it's okay for her to go shake her ass, and him to go to the club, and them to do what they want to do with their money, but they're looking for mom to step up to the plate because they know mom love her grandchildren. So they're going to play the games that they play, and they try to get the grandchildren to play the games too. I'm going to tell y'all something. And I want y'all to listen and listen good. We as parents, it's okay for us to be there for our children. But the game is being played on a lot of us. And if you on here right now, let me tell you how you being played. I don't know who on here right now is being played by the children and the grandchildren. Hold up, I'm gonna wait for a little more come back on here on IG because I need Miss Thing Thing to come back on here. It says 6 people, but it was higher than that. So I need Miss Thing Thing to catch up and come back on here who I'm talking to. And I don't know who you is, but I am talking to somebody on IG and Facebook too. Because numbers lying. Facebook saying 5 people on there, and the devil is a lie. It's way more than that. IG saying 6 people on there, the devil is a lie. It's way more people than that. YouTube saying there's 16 people on there, and it's way more than that. All the numbers on all the platforms is a lie. Out of all the platforms I'm on right now, all the numbers is lying in your face. The numbers on IG is telling a damn lie, Goody. The numbers on Facebook is telling a damn lie, Wendy, Benny, Monique. The numbers on YouTube, Ohio, Ingrid, Tracy, Linda, Pam, Wendy. All the numbers on YouTube is telling a damn lie too. So that means all y'all being deceived by what y'all see. I just gave y'all the game. If y'all see 7 people on IG right now, that's the eyes y'all is being deceived. On Facebook, it says 6 people. Y'all being deceived. On YouTube, it's saying 17 people with 19 likes. Guess what? Y'all being deceived. Because every time I get off of here, it showed me all the people that was on. It showed me the numbers. That's a lot of picking and booming. But I ain't mad. He said love him anyway. So If I got that many peekaboos and that many people that's in the back, I must be doing something phenomenal. I ain't gonna say good. I'm doing something phenomenal because it's phenomenal when you could save one person's soul and you could touch one person's spirit and make them want to get their life right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because somebody on here right now is being used by their daughter or their son with the grandchildren. Your daughter have money, your son have money, but since they feel like you got a little more than them, you know what they team up. Call your grandma and tell your grandma you're gonna need this for summer camp. Call your grandpa and tell your grandpa you're gonna need this for summer camp. And tell your grandma you're gonna need some summer clothes and all of that. And at the end of the day, they know you love your grandchildren. So they know you're gonna step up to the plate when they can afford to do it themselves. So that's the games they playing with the children. Anytime our grandchildren got to call us on the phone and say, Mama, you think you could give me some DoorDash? Huh? No, Mama. You think you can send me some money on Cash App so I can get some DoorDash because I'm hungry? Um, you hungry? And us as grandparents, we gonna send it. Because we believe in our mind. But you mean to tell me you don't talk to me? And you mean to tell me, and our mind go to racing. Hey, Queen, go to racing. Well, damn, you over there with my grandchildren or my grandchildren, and you mean to tell me they ain't got nothing to eat in there? No, it's not that they don't have nothing to eat. They ain't got nothing to eat in there what they want to eat. So to somebody on this platform, you are being played by your grandchildren. All because you don't want to say no. Every time you look around, Mama, you think you could? Mama, I had saw these Jordans that's about to come out. Mama, you think you could buy me the Jordans? And then, oh, Mama, and they got this outfit that I want that I saw on Amazon. I saw online. Mama, you think? And they got a game that I want too. They got a game for my PlayStation. Mama, you think you could do that too? And you know what we do? I'm about to send it to you. All the while we being played. But that's the love that we have for our grandchildren. But I'm going to be honest with y'all. The same spirit that our children have, the lying, the deceitfulness, a lot of stuff that our children did to us and the games they played on us, they passing the game down to their children. They passing the game down to the next generation. She a liar, a deceiver, and she passing it down to her children, or he passing it down to the children. Call mama and tell mama you need this. Call mama and tell mama send you $50 because we going here, we going to the fair, we going here. Tell mama you need this. Call papa and call mama, but you calling mama and papa at the same time. But all the while, what they have the children to do to us to call us because they know we vulnerable when it come down to our grandchildren. They can do that and some, but they want to save their money and do what they want to do with their money and make us feel like our grandchildren need stuff when at the end of the day they don't really need it. You just sent your grandson $45 for a fishing pole. Now, am I lying? All right. Y'all can say what y'all want, but I know I am very anointed. And when God tell me to speak, I got to speak. When God, I come on here and we talking about one thing, and God already had told me, when he tell me something, I could be talking to y'all and looking at y'all name and all that, and God instantly speaks to me and say, this is what I need you to speak on. Thank you, Queen. Adorable. I'm just saying, we got to man up. We got to stand on business. And at the end of the day, this the type of stuff that a lot of people need to, a lot of parents, a lot of women, a lot of men, this the type of stuff that need to be on the internet, that need to go viral, but it don't. But it will. It don't, but it will. Because I'm one of his. I'm one of his. Whether they want to accept it or believe it or not, I get the less views. If you go on my IG after my videos post, you're gonna see very little likes. But what they don't know is we go about to take me as, guess what? Men are called but fear children. They could keep on hating on me, but that's not gonna stop nothing. The more they hate, the more I elevate. The more they hate, the more you gonna elevate. But God wants you to stand on business. God wants you to stand on business. Because at the end of the day, we gotta, and you know the cold part about it, and I'm not gonna say it's cold, it's just a phrase I'm using, that we feel some type of weight because we know our grandchildren in so many ways missing out on so much that we can give them, so much love that we can give them. But the ones who raising our grandchildren is raising them to be just like them. One of my little grandbabies said, Mama, I want money. I said, huh? Mama, I want money. I was like, I know. To myself, I was like, I know you lying. And every time my grandbaby saw me, they was like, Mama, you got the money? So I started, every time I see my grandbaby, I started getting ones, going to the bank, getting 100 ones and all this. And I was like, well, God damn. And my grandbaby's name, and the oldest grandchild I have is my grandson, about to be 16 in July. But at the end of the day, it's the little grandbabies that's asking for the money. The big grandson, what he asked me for, I ain't gonna lie, when he doing good, I look out for my grandson. Because I don't want him to get caught up in the wilderness. Even though they play the little games, keep him from me and all that kind of stuff there, and tell him where he can't come and all that kind of stuff there. But they got to realize that that little boy love his grandma. And one day he going to get to the point to where he going to be able to drive himself and come to his grandma's house and hang out with his grandma when he wants to. See, y'all got to watch how y'all try to neglect us as grandparents and keep us away from our grandchildren. Because the very one you trying to keep them away from is the very one they're going to come looking for. Hey, sister girl, you give me some seafood? Because I saw it. Yeah, but us, the same way we catered and did everything for our children. Now we got our grandchildren. But y'all, we got to be very mindful. If you got a daughter that lies, you got a son that lies, and they got children, can I be honest with y'all? Most likely, their children going to be liars too. I said, most likely. Y'all ain't got to agree with me. Y'all ain't got to go along to get along. Most likely, if the parents was a liar and they got more than one child, it might skip one now. You might get one honest grandchild. But if the mama is a liar, 2 chances to 1. If the dad is a liar, 2 chances to 1. Y'all got to realize that that's still our flesh. Our seed. That's still our bloodline. So if the mama like, I ain't gonna lie. I remember me lying. But lying becomes a big problem when you keep lying and lying without a reason. Lie is a lie. But unnecessary lies is ridiculous. A habitual liar is a disease, a sickness. Now, I got one that just lied for no reason. And she didn't pass it down. Miss Thing is a liar. Miss Thing will say I'm outside, and Miss Thing still will be in Atlanta somewhere. And then my little grandson, I done called him in lights too. And I said, stop all that lying like your mama. He said, Mama, I ain't, don't. One thing I'm going to say about my grandbaby. My oldest grandbaby ain't going to let nobody talk about his mama. Ain't that something? I call him and we'll talk on the phone. And I said, where your mama? Oh, she downstairs. And I say something, if his mama right there, he can't talk. I could tell when he can't talk. I said, what you doing? Oh, nothing. Where your mama? When the phone get quiet, when your grandchildren be on the phone with you and they get quiet and you asking them questions and they get quiet, that means, Mama, I can't talk right now. I just gave y'all a little game. That means, Mama, I'm going to talk to you tomorrow. I can't talk. Happy Thursday. Thank you, Queen. Y'all cannot believe me if y'all want, but at the end of the day, I'm going to ask y'all one more again. No, better yet, I'm not asking y'all. I'm going to tell y'all. That's a bold statement. Y'all need to stand on all 10 when it comes down to y'all children and grandchildren. If the children is of age and the children, mama spirits, then rubbed off on the children. Because do y'all not know when the children are around their parents, they didn't heard their mama or their daddy lie. So now in their mind, they thinking it's okay to be a liar. Your mama there? Yeah. When you know damn well she not there. So what I want y'all to do, y'all need to get out y'all punk ass feelings about y'all grandchildren and children and stand on all 10. You know me, no. And yeah, I mean, yeah. Don't say, oh no, I ain't got it. And then tomorrow you go to the bank and get a loan and go bring it to them when you know she don't deserve it with a disrespectful ass. What is disrespectful ass? I'm just saying. If y'all know some of the things us as parents then went without for our children and grandchildren. And there ain't nothing wrong with us loving our children and grandchildren, but he said spare the rod. And not only that, he said to chastise them. So you mean to tell me y'all gonna be some punk ass parents and let your children be comfortable with being with the wicked? You know the people that be around your children or your child is wicked. But you don't want to tell them that little boy is not your friend, that little girl is not your friend, she not the right one for you, and all that. You don't want to tell them wrong from right because you feel like they're not going to want to be bothered with you, they're not going to talk to you. Oh, well, if you don't want to be bothered with me, you don't want to talk to me, at least Jehovah ain't mad at me. I did what he told me to do. A lot of y'all some punk ass parents and punk ass grandmas and grandpas. Some of these children don't deserve some of the shit they get. And all us deserved it. We deserved a lot of stuff coming up in our days, but we didn't get it. Girl, we barely got a 3-wheeler, a bicycle. We barely got a bicycle. We barely got skates. We barely got jacks. We barely got volleyballs. And y'all getting cars. And y'all still talking shit. Y'all went to the prom and did y'all big shit. And we never. I mean, I started seeing dresses over $10,000, white horses and Prada shoes and Louis Vuitton. Like, well, I know you lying. I don't know where these parents got the money from this year. But the proms that we saw this year, girl, we could never. Yeah, had to share the toys and all that. You gotta play with the jack, and if your brother won't play with the ball, you gotta make some jacks, and you gotta make a ball. You gotta make jacks out of paper and make the ball like you picking up the jack and all that, cause him want the ball. Well, girl, let your brother play with the ball, and you play with. Well, how I'ma play jacks without the ball? Girl, what you said? Don't smack your teeth. Better yet, give me yours. So you just gonna take the jacks too? Because he won't play with the ball. So you just gonna take the jacks too? And better yet, go your ass to bed. But I ain't ate nothing. Go to bed. But I ain't ate nothing yet. I said go to bed. Make me come here, come here. I know you didn't smack your damn teeth. And your mouth all bleed. Now go your ass to bed. And I bet I hear you in there crying. So we gotta take that shit. And y'all around here, like y'all got a bad life. Ain't nobody getting nothing, but he still got the ball. Well, why he still in the living room? And why I gotta go to... Girl, don't talk back. Bring your ass here. I ain't saying nothing. What you said? Nothing. Go lay your ass down. People ain't even ate. What you said? Because they listen, their antennas just up. What you said? I ain't said nothing. But he still got the ball. And they worried about what they going through now. Talking about what their mama ain't doing. All that. Girl, we would have went outside with our ass. I had shorts, but I was already fine. I ain't had to put the shorts up my ass because I was already fine. But if we had shorts and we go outside with our ass showing like that, that's an ass whipping. You better before, let me say, better yet, when I was creeping out the house, if I put on some shorts, by the time I get to the house, I got some pants on. We couldn't do it. We couldn't do none of that. Walk like that. We couldn't even make no noise and stomp your feet. I know. That wasn't me. Well, who else it was? That's the level of respect we had. We got more than one whipping, and we ain't even had to do nothing. If they thought we sucked the teeth or roll our eye, you know how they roll their eye? If they caught a whiff of us rolling our eye, girl, please. We ain't have none of that. Warren always telling on me. Yeah, because Annie, every time he had a quarter party, I'm always on the wall with the boys, and he always couldn't slam the door either. Well, Annie was at the party with the boys. She was letting the boys roll. He always telling on me. And he ain't never got... I always had to pay because he always told on me. And I ain't never told on him. And even if I told on him, he still ain't getting no ass whipping. I always got the ass whipping from being on the wall with the boys. I should have stood off the wall. Because the same one I was on the wall with when I was a little girl, that's the one I got the HIV from. He was probably trying to get it to me then. Yo, how about the boy who gave me the HIV I was on the wall with when I was a little girl? How about me and him in the hallway on the wall? How about that's the same one gave me the HIV? He probably was trying to give me HIV. Not the waistline part. I should have been more careful. And, and when they had the party, Warren he would cut the pickles up, have pickles, potato chip, and tuna fish. That's what we have: tuna fish, pickles, and potato chip, and Kool-Aid. That's what would be in the quarter party. And it would be outside in the hallway. The party would be packed, 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 and it's hot in there. They got the windows up in the project, and I'm on the wall. I done went from bar to bar, rolling on the wall. That same boy, when I was rolling on the wall within the project, 3507 Abundant. That same boy is the same boy I got the alphabets from. I should have left that boy alone. Mm-hmm. It was something about that boy. My brother should have beat him up. If my brother would have beat him up instead of telling on me, I probably wouldn't be with the alphabet. That wall party, God bless the day, weren't dead and gone. That wall party got me in a world of trouble to this day. That wall party. If my brother would have beat his ass for me, if my brothers would have beat his ass from having me on the wall instead of telling my mama, I probably wouldn't have messed with that boy when he came home from jail, because I would have remembered my brother whipped his ass. But my brother ain't whipped his ass. My brother told my mama, and she whipped my ass. I'm just saying, I should have learned from the ass whipping. I was in love with that boy, at a little girl. He was a hot boy. Now he a not boy. He was a hot boy. Now he a not boy. I'm telling you, ladies, not to mess with him. I should have been more careful. Why? Wait, you got whipped? That's what I get. Mm-hmm. You won't be on the wall with them boys. It's sweating. The people had to go downstairs to get some air because it's hot in there. My mama room had the little cooler. Y'all remember the coolers? I'm talking to the old school. Y'all remember the coolers that you open on the side and you got to pour water in it, and it runs by the water. And when all of it go to getting hot, then you got to put more water in it. That's the kind of air conditioning we had. We had one. We had the cooler air conditioning, and then we had another one that you put in the window, and you got to put a bucket down there on the floor for to catch the water. And my mama, old man, he broke in the famous. I don't know what's going on with them on Facebook, but if the phone go out, that means y'all got to come over here because the phone going dead. But let me say this. Let me say this. Let me see how I could do this. I'm trying to save y'all. Let me see. Let me see if I could do this. I'm trying to save them over there. I'm going to put you over here and put y'all over there so y'all can see, because this phone need to be charged. Hold up. But yeah, I'm coming. I was trying to save it for y'all before it go out. See, I'm multitasking. 59 till 8. So you about to be 62, Wanda? Mm-hmm. So to y'all, today, I'm going to say it again for the people who just came on. Baby, I was on the wall every time. That's why I kept getting a ass whipping. Every time you look around, I'm hitting the wall and the boys rolling on me and all that. And Warren say, yeah, give me that look. Say, I'm gonna tell mama when mama get off from work, because my mom was working at Tulane Medical Center. When mama get off from work, I'm gonna tell mama. And he always told on me and I always got my ass whipped. I always got an ass whipping, but she ain't never whip him. So at the end of the day, I think I got a lot of ass whipping. Sunshine got a lot of ass whipping because she used to always be lying. She'll leave out the house and she'll sneak back in through the window. All the while, my mama thinks she in the room and she didn't left and went out the window and she didn't went be with Yancey. I'm sorry, Yancey, but she did. That's like our brother. Yeah, uh-huh. hmm And my mama, and I had some money one time, and my mama asked Sunshine, did she take my money? And Sunshine said, no. And my mama said, well, who took her money? And she said, I don't know who took her money. I ain't got her money. I swear to God, I don't have her money. And my mama told her, drop your drawers. My mama told Sunshine, she said, drop your drawers. And she said, I ain't got her money. She kept on saying, I ain't got her money. And my mama said, I say, drop your drawers. Baby, she dropped them drawers. All my money fell out. And then she got an ass whipping. And she got punished from stealing my money. Did. She did. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But that was my rule, dog, right there. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. But nowadays, y'all parents, y'all ain't nothing like we used to be. We had some good old days. We played marbles. I ain't gonna lie, I used to love to play marbles. We played hopscotch. We played double dutch. We played with the hula hoops. We played with all of that and some. Yes, we did. Now all y'all want to do is put y'all shorts in y'all ass and show y'all little dusty asses with stretch marks. Girl, I'm not talking to you, Alexa. Y'all want to show y'all ass, y'all cheeks that don't match y'all body. Y'all want to have y'all crusty ass jeans and y'all coochie. Y'all want to look sleazy, and then y'all want to tell us not to tell y'all what to do about raising y'all children. Yeah, Jax too. Yeah, me too. I think about that all the time. And I said, we already discussed this. So me and a couple of girls, we're gonna get us an Airbnb and we're gonna have our little wine and we're gonna do the little wait and exhale. And all us, we're gonna have fun and games and we're gonna talk and we're gonna get along and we're gonna enjoy ourselves. That's what I like. Ain't nobody gonna be no fighting. We ain't gonna do none of that. We're gonna have our pajamas and all that, and we're gonna have a nice time. So if you want to be a part of it, you can be a part of it, but we don't want that messy shit. We don't want nobody there messing with nobody's husband. We don't want none of y'all there messing with nobody you decide. We don't want all that there. So if you got messing with somebody's husband and we find out, we kicking your ass out. And if you a side piece, we gonna talk to your ass so you no longer be a side piece. Because you ain't got to settle. You ain't got to be nobody side piece. You ain't got to be number one. You ain't even got to be number three. I mean, you ain't got to be number two, nor the three. You got to be number one. You got to know who you are and who's you are. Because if you know who you was, you wouldn't be still trying to be, oh, well, he got an old lady, and you second to none. Come on now. I ain't never wanted to be number two. Just good vibes. All good vibes. Like they could put together reunions and all that kind of stuff there. We could put together a ladies club. All good vibe. Reminiscing, talking, laughing, and having a good time. Everybody cooks something different. And if you're in the house and you don't know how to cook, we're going to teach you how to cook. That's what I'm talking about. Everybody, sisterhood. Everybody get a chance to cook a dish. If it's nasty, we're gonna tell you it's nasty. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Ain't nobody getting mad. If you feel some type of way, you're gonna speak your mind. You ain't gonna go in the room. Well, I don't want to be bothered with all them and this and that. Well, we don't need you here. Whenever we go to sleep, everybody had to go to sleep or whatever. Before it's that mess and confusion, we not having it. So if you won't be with the mess and confusion, you're not gonna be in a sisterhood. We're gonna talk among each other. We're gonna be who we are, but that's who we are, and we're gonna have a good time. And only what you do for Christ on last. And we're gonna only do it in Jesus' name. We're gonna pray in the beginning and we're gonna pray at the end. And we're gonna have a funky good time. So it's gonna happen. Or it's going down in a major way. I'm tired of people thinking they count me out. How y'all think y'all can count me out of shit? How y'all think y'all can count me out of shit when I'm one of the chosen ones? Nobody can count y'all out when you know who you are. Nobody don't have to validate you and tell you you're a queen. You already know you're a queen. Well, nobody, they don't like me. Oh, well, welcome to the club. You ain't the first and I ain't the last. Why it's still saying the battery is old? No. Why it's still saying that it's not charging? The devil is a lie. I got it plugged up, y'all. So what is the problem? Now what them children doing out there this time of night? Sound like they outside by my car. Now it's dark outside. Now what they doing outside? When I go outside, they have little water bottles and all that from my driveway and all that kind of stuff there. I be wanting to toss them over there. I say, no, and don't do that. Just pick up the little bottles and put them in the trash. Don't do that. Don't throw stone for stone. Because I'm sick of them over there. They just nice, nasty. All the blinds is all ripped up. Dog shit all out and in the driveway. It's just too much. So back to reality. I want y'all to focus on getting y'all together. I want y'all to stop focusing on all the negative that's going on in our life with our kids. We expect our kids to be what we expect them to be. But if we keep on dipping into their life, trying to change their life, then they're not going to go through the process and realize that life is better than what they think it is. See, when we got rebellious children, when we have rebellious children, the best thing in the world could happen is them being taught a lesson. See, when they start getting flat tires and the boyfriend go to abusing the girlfriend abusing the boyfriend, they're in toxic relationship and they behind on their bills, behind on their car note, they rent, their insurance and all that. See, when you done did all that you can do and God say, you know what? I need you to back up. If they could take that energy that they use toward us, since you got so much animosity toward us grandparents and mothers, take that energy and bring back at yourself and get yourself together because we already all right. Right, Wanda? Because we going to be all right. We going to stand on his word and we going to touch and agree and say, Lord, I thank you. I declare, Lord, I ask you to cover them from the crown of their head to the sole of their feet. But I'm going to get out the way. The enemy kept telling me, girl, go find out what hospital your daughter had the baby and pop up. And you know what God said? No, you're not. God said, no, you're not. Just like that. He said, no, you're not. He said, I said, sit still and see the salvation of the Lord. He said, no, you're not. He told me not to interfere. Ain't that something? When God tell you don't interfere in something, you just got to take it. Jehovah told me, you better not. And they all be feeling like you owe them something. How can I owe y'all something when I didn't did everything I could do so I didn't have no more to give? God told me, you ain't going to find nothing, because if they wanted you to know and wanted you to be there, they would have invited you. He said, I told you, don't interfere with the process. And I say, oh my. And when Jehovah speak, I listen. He told me, he said, you better not. He said, if you gave it to me, it's all right, you can speak on it because you're human. But don't touch nothing without me telling you to touch it. And this just ain't for me. I'm going to say it again. Jehovah said for us not to touch nothing without him. And if he said, don't do it, and you still trying to do it, and you still wondering, and in your mind, you wishing I could help my daughter. I wishing I could help my son. I wish I could help my grandchildren. You wishing on a star. But at the same time, they disrespect you. They disobedient. So why you think God gonna let you get a blessing when he know you gonna be stupid enough to bless them? I heard somebody say, if I win the lottery, I'm gonna take care of all my family. The devil is a lie. I'm gonna do what? She said, well, if I win the lottery, I'm gonna take care of the whole family. So you mean to tell me if Aunt May's won the lottery, I'm going to take care of all the people that ain't never did nothing for me? I'm going to take care of all the people that ain't never pick up the phone and said, I love you. I'm going to take care of all the people that say I live too far. That's why they don't visit me. I'm going to take care of all the grandchildren and all the nieces. I'm going to take care, if the grandchildren young and all that, yeah, they're not responsible. But I'm going to take care of all them people who wasn't there for me. The devil is a lie. They better not call my phone. Oh, you think you can let me? Oh, you think you? I ain't got it. With a big old fat check. Because God gonna show off. God show us off. And what's understood don't need to be explained. God good at showing off. He said, I'm going to make your enemies your footstool. And I'm going to give you houses you ain't even built. So he gonna show me off. So at the end of the day, you think I'm supposed to be there for everybody that wasn't there for me? Because they family? Girl, please. Get somebody else to do it, because I'm not. I'm not doing it, not doing it, not doing it. Well, because you didn't want $1 million or you got it going on and God didn't bless you. If he wanted them to have, he didn't gave them what he wanted them to have, and he's still giving them. Is they giving you anything? Is they giving you anything? Because last I recall, a lot of us mothers on here didn't get a damn thing, not even a phone call. I'm just saying. Well, I'm gonna buy my son. I'm gonna buy my son this. I'm gonna buy my daughter this, and I'm gonna take care of this money, and I'm gonna do this for this money, this and that. Well, go right along, because Aunt May's ain't doing it. Nope. That'll be some kind of stupid of me. Just give everybody. Just give all the family. Girl, so me giving you and me giving you and me giving them, so you think that's gonna change how they feel about you? I bet you since people say, "Oh, we ain't coming by your house, you live too far. Ain't nobody coming way out there," understand? If I say I got money for all y'all, I bet you they'll catch a helicopter to come because it's convenient. But the devil is a lie. I want everybody to keep the same energy. I see why some celebrities, when they get to the mountainside and they don't sell their soul, I'm talking to the ones who ain't sell their soul, they don't do nothing for their family. And y'all on the outside looking at, that's a shame. My aunt, she got all this and she ain't did nothing for her children. She ain't did nothing for this one and this one. Well, who did for me? Because last I recall, love is an action word. Because anybody could tell you they love you. Did they show you? Because your action should override the words that coming out your mouth. I'm going to show you I love you better than telling you I love you. Because the person could show you genuine that they love you by respecting you and honoring you and being loyal to you. But they can lie to you and deceive you and make you feel like they love you when they really don't. You just somebody they passing time with. You just somebody he passing time with, she passing time with, because they trying to get over Miss Thing Thing or the block boy. You and some of y'all just a garden too. Somebody he could just jump your bones whenever he going through whatever he going through with his wife, his girlfriend, or whenever she going through what she going through with her husband and all that. But some of y'all women think it's a different when a man cheat on a woman, but when a woman cheat on a man, it's still the same. Girl, you still gonna get yours. You ain't exempt. You know you still married. He's still married. So y'all think because y'all both married and y'all messing, both of y'all married and y'all messing with each other, y'all think that made it better? Who told y'all that? Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Ain't that something? A lot of y'all are so convincing in y'all mind that, oh, well, he my man now. She my old lady now. And I know she love me and I love her. Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. Y'all heard of kiss and don't tell? Did y'all ever hear that? Kiss and don't tell? Because somebody kissing on somebody right in front of your face, literally, and you can't even tell. You don't see that look that they began each other? And when you look at them, you wondering why they looking at each other? Like acting like they don't know each other? Because they've been there. They've been there, done that. And it's a secret that they holding. They vow to keep that secret until somebody get mad and tell. I'm just saying, because I know some things. A lot of y'all be having people in y'all face and they be saying that's their cousin and that's that's my best friend. That's my best friend. That's my best friend. That's my cousin. No, that's your sleeping cousin. I'm going to say it again. That's your sleeping cousin. That's the cousin you done slept with. But you telling everybody that's your cousin. That's your best friend. No, that's your ex-friend. Hey, Noonie. I'm just saying, y'all. Expect the unexpected. I'm just saying. All them like, oh boy, you crazy. God, you crazy. All them little games they be playing and all that. But deep down inside, both of them got a secret. Because they already been there. I'm just saying. Some of y'all gotta watch the ones y'all call friends. And the ones you say, oh, that's my girl. That's my cousin. And especially if your man got a good job. He could be bald mouth, bald head, bad toes, bad feet, walking with a cane, strolling with a wheelchair. If he got a little curves, she'll backdoor you. So this for somebody. Somebody you be around. You trying to figure out whether or not she like that. You feel that in your spirit. But let me tell you, if you feel it in your gut spirit, I ain't gonna lie to you. Your intuition, don't lie to you. If you got that gut feeling, So where you're a woman and you and had your little period and you got cramps in your every time she come around and every time you around with your man or you around, they already done been together. That's the spirit of discernment that he gave you. And all the red flags was there, but you are in denial because you don't want to believe that your friend is sleeping with your husband. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Come here, let me tell you. Come a little closer. They've been sleeping around. They've been sleeping around. And I'm going to say this again. Let me say this. Let me get a sip and I got something I want to tell y'all. If you ever been in my company as a woman, and if you ever call yourself my friend, and if I ever find out you mess with somebody else's husband and it had a lot to do with you, that the other woman is not with their wife, don't ever call my phone again. Don't ever claim me as your friend. Because I'm not friend of a woman that messed with somebody else's husband and he left his wife for you. Because, in other words, I'm going to say it like this. If you the cause of a man divorcing his wife, leaving his wife, if you was the cause of their breakup, stay out my face. Because I don't do that. I don't mess with women that at the end of the day messing with somebody's husband. If you did in the past and you repent and God forgave you, I forgive you. But if you still living like that, stay out my face. I resent women, despise women that smile and grin in other women's face and deceive them or knowing that this man is married. I don't care if him and his wife or her husband going through something. Who give you the right until they is legally divorced? Who give you the right to put your input on to say that, oh well, now we together and you was the one he was cheating on. You was cheating on her with this woman. Now you didn't divorce her and you married to the woman that you was cheating on your wife with. So I got something to tell y'all. This is my confession. I want y'all to stay y'all nasty, duck, huckabuck looking ass out of my face. Because I don't do stuff like that. I don't do women smiling at other women's face messing with their husband, their fiancé, or their man. I don't do that. If you ask for forgiveness, God done forgave you and you didn't change your life, that's one thing. But if you broke up somebody's marriage and all that, and the other woman and you the cause of him divorcing his wife, and you ain't never tell me about it, I don't want to have nothing to do with you. I don't care who you is. And some of y'all mama like that. But y'all think y'all mama gonna tell y'all? That's a whole nother situation. That's why you wondering why shit happening to you. Because you got the spirit from your mama, the Jezebel spirit. How about that? How about that? Smiling and grinning. I see so many of y'all, I could call y'all name. They're smiling, grinning in one another's face, and I could call y'all. I can start so much of shit. But I know Jehovah is not the author of confusion, but I'm going to continue talking about my book. See, when I'm talking real, I don't call that being messy. When I talk about you, and you, how y'all deceiving one another, how you smiling, grinning in this girl face and be all in this girl talking about you the cousin and all that kind of stuff there, and you the friend and all that, and all the while you didn't have sex with this man, you didn't been there for this man. Now you saying that's your cousin? No, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Now y'all got people thinking around the world, oh, y'all cousins, but all the while Miss Thing Thing in her little stupid mind, thinking and lying and going along to get along. Oh, oh, that's the cousin. No, it ain't. See, a lot of y'all, since a lot of y'all want to play with me. Hey, my baby. June the 27th, y'all. The comedy show is officially June the 27th. So we're going to be celebrating my birthday on June the 27th. I'm going to let y'all know because it's going to be comedy show and y'all can buy your tickets in advance. But mark it on y'all calendar. June the 27th. Uh-huh. Got to be more careful. Yes, Lord. That's what I'm saying. How about that? So y'all mark it down. June the 22nd. 27th. June the 27th. Not second. The 27th. Comedy show / Ann May's birthday. How about that? June the 27th. Y'all got time. Y'all got time. If y'all fly in, I'll come pick y'all up at the airport. If y'all coming in early, I think that's the week before the Essence. Give me the heads up. But it's June the 27th. That's what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. So, back to what I was saying before I got excited. It's a good feeling to know. So, whoever in the building, I'll see y'all in the building. But I'm going to make sure y'all get y'all tickets early. Y'all got to pay for the tickets. It's a comedy show. And y'all get an opportunity to celebrate with me before my birthday. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Calm down and calm down. Because today we had a good old time, huh? And we had a good old time playing the music last night. So we're going to start back playing the music, all right? All right? I ain't going to lie. So for the ones who wasn't here last year, all right, thank you, Queen. For the ones who haven't been following me in quite some time, for the last couple of years, we used to play the music. And I enjoyed the music, right? And for some apparent reason, I think I wound up moving, then I moved again, this is my third time moving in the same subdivision. But it's a blessing. And for y'all who gonna come and be a part of it, it's gonna be phenomenal. It is. For y'all who don't know that side of me, as being a comedian, even though it's my birthday, I'm still is one of the comedians. It's my birthday. Why wouldn't it be my show? I'm just saying. Y'all know this side. Y'all know the side of me crying and moping, talking about God and all that, but it's a funny side of me too. I love to make people laugh. And I don't talk about, you don't have to worry about sitting in the front and I'm going to talk about you. If you keep your damn mouth shut, you ain't got to worry about me talking about you. Just laugh. Don't get out. Like people get loud and all that kind of stuff. And, and this and that. And they just won't be the comedians. Nah, don't interrupt the comedy show. Let's enjoy the comedy show. Let the comedians do their job. Let the other people that's going to be there do their job. Because we're going to have other performers there. I'm just saying. And if y'all, it's all white. It's all white. Thank you, girl. East side in the building. So, all right, back to, before I get off, let's go back to the topic. Don't hurt people you're going to need one day. Meaning, Some of y'all youngsters that's on here, don't hurt your mama. Don't hurt your daddy. Because you're going to need them one day. And to the mothers, the parents, the mothers and the fathers, don't hurt your children. Because that go two ways. Because you're going to need them one day. Vice versa. We got to get old. Y'all got to get old. Fair exchange ain't no robbery. Take care. We take care of y'all. Y'all should take care of us. No good parent should have to go in nobody nursing home. We made so many sacrifices for y'all. And all we ask y'all to do is just show the love that we extended to y'all. All we ask y'all just to show us that love back. I ain't gonna lie, to be honest. Instagram about to go off again. To be honest, all we want is a phone call. Mama, I love you. I appreciate you. We ain't even worrying about y'all dirty, dusty ass money. We ain't worrying about that. You know, we hustlers. We make it do what it do. Y'all not built like us, some of y'all. I'm just saying, IG went off for the last time, and I'm not going back on there. But all I'm saying is, and every time let me tell you something. Every time I get off the live on Instagram, I never see a lot of people share it when I get off the live, but I don't be tripping on that. And even when I get off on Facebook, but Facebook have the most shares than anything. And I can't see the shares on YouTube. I'm gonna find out how you can see the shares and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I just want y'all to get to the point to where we are not, I mean not, stressing about stuff is out of our control. I just want y'all to get to a point in y'all life. Even when you go to the bathroom, queen, sometimes y'all gotta just make y'all a bubble bath and just sit in the tub and lay back in the tub and just relax and have a conversation with Jehovah. And he know we not perfect. He know a lot of us is not perfect. But you just gotta work on doing what's best for you instead of stressing about stuff is out of your control. Do you not know that at a drop of a dime, God can destroy everything that you built and strip you from everything? And you'll wonder why he doing this to you, because he gave you ample opportunities to get your life right, to get your life in order. See, y'all got to realize we leave Jehovah. He don't leave us. And every time we leave him, we always whining and have to run right back. So why constantly leave somebody that constantly keeping their hand on you? Why not love a person that constantly provides for you? But you mean to tell me we could love a no good man, or you could love a no good woman, but we can't love a man that say, I'll never leave you nor to forsake you. He said, I will never leave you nor to forsake you. That's what Jehovah said. But we can trust a man or a woman, or we can trust stuff that man built, which is a bridge over troubled water. But we can't stand on all 10 and say, Lord, I trust you. And I believe that you're going to make a way. And he always make a way for each and every one of us. Ain't nobody on here could tell me they ain't never been blessed. Ain't nobody on here can't tell me that they ain't never had money more than enough. Now, if you spent it, that ain't nobody's fault but you. But every time we spend all our money, God will give you another blessing. When you going to hold on to something and say, Lord, I thank you for allowing me to have. Now I'm going to keep this So I don't have to ask TCA to pay my light bill. So I don't have to ask this one to pay my light. So I don't have to ask. Let me tell y'all something. I used to get help with my bills. I used to get help with my light bill. Once then people realize that I got a Mercedes and realize that, I have the things I have, you know what they always say? Oh, we don't have no funds. I ain't never been turned down for getting help to pay my light bill and stuff like that. But when people see and they're on the outside looking in, if I go to try to get help with my light bill been high, like two something and all that kind of stuff. If I would go try to get help with my bills, you know what? They feel like you don't need the help. But we all fall short sometimes. But in their mind, they're on the outside looking in and they feel like you got more than what you might have. But I thank God that the times that I've been able to pay my bills, because if I had to rely on the system or certain programs to pay my bills, they're on the outside looking in. They're judging what you riding and judging how you look. So in their mind, you don't need the help. And in reality, at the end of the day, God said He'll supply my each and every need. So if they don't help, okay, oh well. So I don't even bother with it. I don't even worry about it. And a lot of places, a lot of people stereotype a lot of us, even our kids. That's why we can't get certain things on our birthday, because they feel like we got more than enough. So you mean to tell me I don't deserve a card? I don't deserve $50, $60 for some gas? It don't matter if I have. Now we judging a book by the cover. Now we judging people on what they drive and what they look like. It have been times where I looked at like $1 million and didn't have nothing but $1 or $2 in my purse. Like they say, you don't look nothing like what you've been through. Do y'all not know they got people running around with Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Chanel, and all that kind of stuff there, and they behind on their bills? Because they're not living for themselves. They're living for the naysayers and the ones who looking at them and talking about how much their shoes cost and all this kind of shit. And they got Afterpay. I used Afterpay probably 2 times, paid them off, and they told me, "Oh, you eligible for $50." I said, "Y'all could keep y'all $50." But people who not gonna pay them back, they make them eligible so they could put them in debt. I done got stuff from Wayfair. I paid them off. So you mean to tell me I paid them off in good standards? I don't owe none of them. Wayfair, Afterpay, I don't owe nobody. And you mean to tell me I get a $50? I can only spend $50? I say, you know what? Y'all not even getting a 50. I'm not buying nothing. But they got people around here that get Afterpay $1,000 here and this and that and this and that and all that kind of stuff there. And I say, you know what? That's to keep them in bondage. Because half of the ones that get Afterpay, they don't even pay it off. Some of them order that shit and get that shit and they make 1 or 2 payments. Some of them don't make no payments. But somebody like me that paid off Wayfair, Afterpay and all that kind of stuff, and I didn't get a whole lot. I think I got a little fireplace for the bedroom I got, and maybe I got some pillows or some curtains or something like that. But I ain't never got nothing. Well, I got nothing big or nothing like that. But whatever I got, I paid it off. And I don't want to owe nobody. That's me. I don't want to owe nobody. I really don't. Because I've been helping other people. And how you gonna help other people? First pay your bills, take care of your necessity, and if you have extra, then you can help other people. But I said I was gonna stop doing that. Stop helping other people before you pay all your bills. After you pay all your bills, and if you got some extra to help somebody, yeah. But helping people before you pay your bills, that's me. I used to help people before I pay my bills. I'm not doing that no more. I'm gonna pay my bills, and if I can help somebody after, yeah. Before it's me, putting you before me or him before me, he come first, then me. And if I could do anything for anybody after that, so be it. But I'm not doing it no more. I'm not going, oh well, let me do this for this one, for that one. And then now I'm short on my bills. I'm not doing that but he always providing everything I give, he give me that back and some. So Lord, I'm sorry. I don't even want to complain. But I just made a scenario. I just wanted to let y'all know you got to focus on you and you got to learn how to say no, because if you can't get nothing from nobody, why are you giving everybody? Now you need people and everybody seem like they're on a drought, but they weren't on a drought when they needed you. Some people don't even want to talk to you. You know why they don't want to talk to you? Because they feel like you need them. And some people don't want to talk to you because they feel like you owe them. How can I owe you something when you ain't never did nothing for me? How can people be mad and don't call you because they feel like you got and you owe them? How you owe them something when half of the people ain't never did as much for me as I did for them. Everybody that did something for me, I bet you I paid them back in some. Oh, I bet you I did before them. I'm just saying, y'all, take care of yourself. Stop putting other people before you. Stop letting people handle you any kind of way. God don't want that. God don't like that. God is not the author of confusion. God don't want us going off on people all the time and all that, being disrespectful and all that. God want us to humble ourselves. God wants to see what type of person you is. And if you got to go off on some people, tell them stay from around you. If I got to talk to you some kind of way, but sometimes you got to put your foot down and let them know, look, I see what you're trying to do. Right string, wrong yo-yo over here. Because if you don't put your foot down and let them know you ain't the one to play with, they going to try you. I'm just saying, y'all got to change your mindset. And I know at one time it was hard for me to even stand on all 10 with my kids and my family and all that. And all of a sudden, he just made me strong and say, look, I'm telling you, what I do for you is for you. What I do for anybody else, because all y'all think that God blesses people. Y'all think God blesses everybody. If a person not living right, God ain't got nothing to do with their blessing. If they out there misusing people, handling people any kind of way, and talking down on people, talking about the blind, the cripple, and the crazy, not living right, always talking about and in y'all face, making y'all believe something other than what it is. God ain't got nothing to do with that. Do y'all not really believe that where there's good, there's evil, where there's bad, there's good? So the devil know the Bible too. The devil know the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. He could quote the whole Bible from the beginning to the end. He could deceive each and every one of us to making us believe that it's God when it's not. Y'all don't hear people when they say the devil made me do it. Oh, the devil made me do it. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. The devil is powerful. That boy will come in your mind and destroy your whole mind. I know what it's like. When you put that pim in your hand, it's like something take control over you. If somebody bother you, and it's a lot of people probably didn't mean to unalive somebody. But once that spirit take control of your mind, it's going to take control of whatever is in your hand. It's like adrenaline. I've been there. And I had that pim in my hand. After he had them run up on me, for some apparent reason, I couldn't stop. I don't ever want to try to hurt nobody like that ever again in my life. So when people put pims and knives in their hand and all that kind of stuff there, most of the time, if they hit somebody several times and do all kind of stuff, it's because a spirit took over them, a demonic spirit. And Satan is real. God is real, Jehovah is real, and Satan is real. And he got power. He got a lot of power. You got to know how to fight. You got to know how to rebuke him. You got to have something to fight him with. And you know how you can fight him? With the word. Because he come like a thief in the night to steal, unalive, and destroy. That's what he come to do. So y'all make a choice. Y'all get it right. We ain't getting no younger. When you go, oh, I'm going to get it right. I'm going to change. But you been saying it. You've been saying you're going to get it right. You're going to change. When? When? Okay. I'm going to leave y'all alone. I'm going to leave y'all alone. I'm going to leave you alone. But he waiting on you. He didn't save you too many times. And you're still doing what you want to do. He didn't save you numerous times. And you're still, I'm going to change. Or I'm going to get it together. You said that last year. You said that the year before. And you're still doing the same shit. But I'm not going on with y'all. For real. If y'all want to see me in the afterlife, get y'all life right. Because I'm going to be over there in the afterlife saying, girl, I told you. Now you stuck over there with Lucifer and all of them. Now you stuck with them. And you talking about, hey, you see, no, I don't see you. I'm not coming over there. I told you, I gave you the heads up. I told you, Jehovah said, get your house in order, which is you. And you didn't want to listen. Now you over there with Lucifer now. And I'm over here with the angels. So stay over there. I don't want no part of that. And I'm not coming. Don't call my name or none of that. Stay with Lucifer now. Because I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want none of what Lucifer got to offer. Nothing. None yet. I'm just saying. Y'all got time. I don't know how much time y'all got. But y'all got time. And the time is near. It's up to you. It's up to you. You're already inside. You ain't doing, it's little bitty things that he wants you to change. It's just the little things. He not looking for you to be 100 because nobody 100. He just looking for you to do little bitty things. A lot of y'all smoke and y'all know cigarettes ain't good. And guess what? So if you go to the doctor and they tell you something wrong with your lungs, you know what you're going to, now you're stressing. If they say, oh, well, you know, you got lung cancer, now you're stressing. Y'all don't want to give up cigarettes. Y'all don't want to give up drugs. Y'all don't want to give up gambling. Y'all don't want to give up lying. Y'all don't want to give up being infidelity. Y'all don't want to give up cheating. Y'all don't want to give up none of that. Y'all don't want to give up your children being disobedient. Y'all don't want to give up the mom and the daddy being disobedient. Y'all want to do what y'all want to do, and the time is near. Don't say I ain't warned y'all. And it ain't going to be the end of the world. It's going to be just this time. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be chastising time. Some of y'all going to be chastised. Y'all going to cry like never before because at the end of the day, he gave y'all warning after warning after warning, and y'all still talking about not today. Not right now. How many times he got to listen to you say, I'm not ready? Well, he's not ready to bless you. How about that? Thank you, Alicia. He's not ready to bless you because you're not ready. And you're not in control. You don't have the power. You don't even have enough power to wake up in the morning. You don't wake you up. That alarm clock don't wake you up. I don't give a darn if you do have an alarm clock or somebody calling you and waking you up. That's still not the power. That's not the power. So whenever you get ready, you let him know when you're ready. Because guess what? In a minute, he about to take his hands off of some of y'all that's on here right now. Because our children make us feel like they disappointed in us when we disappointed in them. They try to make us feel like we the child and they the parents. Oh, but when judgment day come, he told me to tell y'all again, don't interfere with the process. Your son, your daughter, your children, your grandchildren, your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, your auntie, your uncle, the nanny, the parent, the cat, the dog. He said, don't interfere. And he meant what he said. So a lot of y'all who waiting on nothing come to a sleeper but a dream, a lot of y'all waiting, talking about, oh, I'm going to change, but not right now. Okay. Well, you're not getting the blessing right now. I just needed to tell that. So you've been praying because you want a blessing right now, but you don't want right now change. You don't want to right now do what's right. You want to right now still lie, still cheat, still be deceitful, living in abomination, and living in sin. If somebody you've been with for decades promise they gonna marry you and they gonna be with you for better or for worse, and it been over decades, God don't bless no mess. Either you gonna marry me or you ain't. God wants you to stand up for what's right. If I've been with a man all these years, me myself, I'm waiting on a divorce. That's why I'm really not in a relationship either. But if I've been with a man for decades, for years, and all that kind of stuff, that got an engagement ring and all this, and all you hear is not now. Well, guess what? Not now. If it's not now, we don't not now need to be together. Because he don't bless no mess. What to wait for? Oh, I want a big wedding. You ain't got to have a big wedding. Not now. I ain't having no big old wedding. The last wedding I had was beautiful. And it was in the east at a lake house. And it was beautiful. So you rather save your soul or ready for this big extravagant, y'all know the words I'm trying to say, wedding. Because when y'all get married, y'all become one and he could bless it. Now y'all just living in sins. Y'all just shacking up. Oh, that's my old man. That's my old lady. How old y'all is? So y'all still playing the old lady and the old man game. But y'all don't want to get married, so what's the purpose? Because if you living with a man or you living with a woman and they got children and y'all got a house together and y'all got money together, somebody gonna be left out. Ain't nowhere in the world I'm living with you or you. And this your house. This your house. And then my name ain't on the house. So if you croak the deal tomorrow and you got children and you got family, you might as well pack your shit and take what you could take and put in garbage bags and leave because you got a problem. And you ain't gonna be able to solve it. I'm just saying, a lot of y'all women, y'all think, oh yeah, well, I'm just staying with him, but the house in his name is his name and this and that, and he got family and he got children, they're gonna put your ass out. Better yet, they're gonna put you on the curb. That's because you didn't dot your I's and cross your T's. And you can't fault nobody but you for all them 10, 15, 5 years that you've been laying up getting that coochie away and you ain't got nothing to show for it. And him, he been getting that penis away and he ain't got nothing to show for it. Y'all been playing house the whole while. And when something happened to her and that's her house, Negro, you gotta go. Something happened to him and that's his house, girl, you gotta go. And you can't get mad at nobody but yourself. You know why some of y'all still together? Because y'all worrying about what other people gonna say. And at the end of the day, you worrying about them letting another woman or another man come in the house. But at the end of the day, if God gave y'all this house together, and if a person really, really love you, and you've been with them all these years, decades, and all that, they're gonna put you in on it because you didn't invest in them. I just had to pick up the microphone because it dropped on the floor. Pick your face up while you at it. Ain't no need no woman investing their time and they love and they cooking and all of that. And a man investing in his going to work and a job and all that. And here the D's only in her name, in his name. He got the D's in his name and she got the D's in her name. And y'all been together all these years. And if he died and he got children, they coming for their shit. They daddy shit. And she got children, they coming for the mom shit. Well, you can't fault nobody but you. So get you them tough black garbage bags and have them on standby because you're gonna need them. Clock that too. I'm just saying, how long you gonna be a fool? I mean, we done been a fool before, but I refuse to be anybody damn fool. I'm just saying, how long you gonna keep being stupid because you like the way the tongue in a D field? How long you gonna keep being stupid because you like the way her head and all that feel? Well, it don't feel that good because your name ain't on the D's. Clock that too. I'm just saying. Don't get mad with me. He the messenger and I'm just delivering a message. You mean to tell me it been decades? It been years? And you think, oh, him love me, her love me. Girl, boy, let me tell you something. Do you not listen to the words that's coming out of my mouth? Because love is an action word. The love would have put your name on the D's. Because if he croaked the day of tomorrow or a second, if she croaked the day of tomorrow or a second, your name ain't on the D's. So you got to get your garbage bag and pack your shit and you got to go. Because somebody coming, we coming to get my daddy's shit. We coming to get my mom. Can you get out of my mama? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm not staying in nobody's house without my name being on the lease, the deeds, the car, none of that. Dum 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 dum. Yeah, I said it. Don't say I ain't tell y'all. Stop being stupid. Your mama taught you better than that. And you still being stupid. And some of y'all live with people that own the house and then y'all have the nerve to have an attitude. Do you not know that? Oh, not for sure you're not getting your name on there. So why are you still there? Because if this yours, I have a ram in the bush. I'm just saying. Because if that's her house and that's his house, and you've been invested in him and her all these years, and girl, you ain't got a ram in the bush. Dum 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 dum. I'm just saying. So you're gonna be stupid all your life? I mean, all your life? I'm just saying. Y'all think y'all smart and y'all got it all mapped out, and you don't. You don't. You're just shacking up. You just the old lady that invest all your little vagina, and he didn't invest all his little penis and all that. Y'all not even having sex. So at the end of the day, if God forbid, if y'all together and you ain't getting him nothing, or she ain't getting you nothing, you sure enough ain't getting your name on the deeds. Dum 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 dum. I'm just saying. But you say he love you. You say she love you. Now tell me how. And I'm not asking for a friend. What is your definition of love? Because my definition of love is an action word. You love me enough, you're going to tell me the truth. You love me enough, you're going to believe I'm telling you the truth. You love me enough, you're going to trust me. You love me enough, you're going to honor and obey me. So if you cheating on me, you don't love me enough not to cheat on me. A lot of y'all just going along to get along. Y'all shacking up. I'm just saying, I'd rather be by myself than to be in somebody else's house. And when they get mad, if they really get mad, they could tell me, get my shit and get out. Run that by me again. They ain't gonna get the opportunity to put me out. We ain't doing that. Because I didn't put a minute, I didn't pack a lot of bags and went pulled them in front of the door of the other woman. You got him, he'll go his shit too. And then you say, that's your man? You want him, right? Well, this is black bag, and this all this shit. Now you got him. So a lot of y'all just shacking up. Y'all just claiming somebody because he got a nice house, nice car, and all that. All this shit in his name, and you just over there shacking up. And when mad they come, well, I'm going by my mama. How many times you gonna play that game? Or I'm going to sleep by my daughter. How many times you gonna play that game? Wow. So you letting somebody control you with the immaterial things that they have. Not I said the cat to the dog. You can't control me. Because when you got your own and you stand on all 10 of your own, you shouldn't be able to allow nobody to play those type of games. We getting up in age, and ain't nowhere in the world I'm going to move in with you and your shit. Let me say it again. Ain't nowhere in the world I'm moving in this your shit. Come on now, women. Y'all know when we get mad, what we say, and we find out you're cheating and all that. What the first thing we did? Get your shit and get out my shit. Oh, we known for saying that. I done packed a lot of garbage bags. I done threw a lot of shit out the door. I done poured a lot of shit out the window. My shit. And you think I'm a moving with a man and that's his shit? And he gonna do what he want because this is his shit? And you can't put nobody out their own shit. But the flip side to that, if they've been in there for quite some time, let me tell y'all, a lot of y'all, do y'all not know if you let somebody move into your place, if y'all not like physical altercation, none of that, you have to go down to the courthouse and get them evicted out of your house. Got to be more careful. I'm just saying. But that don't mean your name gonna get put on the deeds. I'm just saying, so y'all continue to keep on playing house and thinking cause y'all in a nice house out there in Slidell, y'all in a nice house in LaPlace, y'all in a nice house in Mississippi, y'all in a nice house in Homer, y'all in a nice house in Jefferson Parish and all that. Girl, you holding on to the nice house that'll never be yours. Boy, you living in a house paying all the bills to something that'll never be. When you met her, she had her own money in her own house and her own car. You just company. And when she ready for you to go, it's time for you to go, company. I'm just saying. God bless the child that has his own. I want to thank you. I'm going to say it again because somebody ain't really hear me good. God bless the child that has his own, that's not stupid. Dum 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 dum. So go ahead on with your bad self living in your boyfriend slash engagement fiance house that ain't gonna never marry you. Cause his mama don't like you. His sister don't like you. The family don't like you. That's why he wants you, but he ain't. So stop asking when. Wanna be honest with you? Come here, come here. He ain't gonna never marry you. Let me tell you, come here, come here. And if he do, it's gonna be by force. And that's not good. And you still ain't gonna have your name on the deeds. Stop being stupid and stash your money. Cause a rainy day gonna come and you're gonna need an umbrella. Anybody have anything they need to say? Speak now, forever hold your peace. Cause I'm about to get off of here and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Do anybody have anything that they want to say before I leave? Now, before I leave, let me tell y'all something. Let me whisper in y'all ear. God wants you to change. God wants you to stop stealing. He wants you to stop mistreating people. He wants you to stop lying. He wants you to stay focused. See, God, a lot of y'all know Jehovah. A lot of y'all straddling the fence. Y'all in between what you want to do and what you don't want to do. But what he wants you to do is surrender. Because if you surrender, he could give you what he has for you. But since you want to dib and dab and do what you want to do, that's why you can't get the blessing that you want God to bless you with. Y'all playing phone tag with these men all out the country, all on the phone. They deceiving y'all. They catfishing y'all. And y'all know y'all being catfished, but y'all going along to get along because y'all vulnerable. Go sit your little hot pussy tail self down. Go sit your little bitty penis ass down and focus on getting your life right with Jehovah. Because you're getting old. You're getting gray hair down there. When you're washing yourself, look down there, you might find one string or two. You're getting old, go sit your ass down and enjoy your life. Happy Thursday. I'll buy that for $1. Now I'm about to get off this live, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. And I'm not going to keep on telling y'all the same thing over and over. 365 days a year. You mean to tell me y'all can't change just a little bit? So he don't deserve that much? If I can draw closer to Jehovah and I can still stay on the right path, even though I be going through even being in a wheelchair, in spite of my imperfection and everything that I deal with every day and everything that I go through, if I can stay on a positive note, what's wrong with some of y'all? Dum, 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 dum. I'm just saying. Good night to y'all, queens and kings. I love y'all. But he said he willing to forgive y'all for y'all sins. He know what you did, and he know you're not ashamed. He know you are ashamed of some things that you did. But to somebody on here, and it's a couple of y'all, I want to tell y'all that God said he forgave you for that. Why you still beating yourself up about something you did years ago when he already forgave you? So stop letting that negative stuff set in your head, set in your mind. Stop beating yourself up about the things that your children has did to you because you feel guilty in your mind that you didn't do enough. He said he forgive you. He said he forgive you 7 times, 7 times 7. He wants you to surrender. He wants you to stop moping, stop whining, stop thinking about it. And he wants you to get your life right. And that's the only way he gonna give you what your heart desire. If you stop worrying about and stressing and worrying about stuff that's out of your control. You can't change other people. You can't control what's going on in your son's house, in your daughter's house, in your mama's house, in your dad. You can't control other people. So your main focus should be focusing on you. Focus on you. Pray for your children. Pray for your grandchildren. That's all we could do. Ask God to have mercy on their soul. But you can't yelling and screaming and telling them what they do and how they do it, telling them wrong from right. They don't want to hear that. So we got to stand on his word and use his word against the enemy. Because they don't want, no matter how much we talk to our children or talk to people that's living in sins, they don't want to hear that. So we got to pray for them. We got to ask God to deliver them because we can't deliver them. We can't save them. And God forbid if they don't want to be saved, now they got to go through the process. If you didn't give them the word, you didn't told them what thus said the Lord, what Jehovah said, you can't do no more, no less. But you can't interfere with the process. With that being said, you got to fall back. We got to fall back. No matter how deep down inside it hurt, we got to fall back and see the salvation of the Lord. You thinking you could help them. We could help them with immaterial things. We can't save their soul. We can't save them. The only thing we could give them that's going to save them is Jehovah, the word of God. Son, daughter, grandchildren, I love you. But at the end of the day, God wants you to surrender. Mama, ain't nobody want to hear that. Once you do that and you tell them about the word of God, that's something that they'll never forget. My children know the word of God. Because I saw Corey teaching his children how to pray one night. So once you install that in them and teach them about the Lord is my shepherd and Psalms 91, teach them from Genesis to Revelation, that's the best thing in this life that you could ever give them. And they'll never forget it. That's better than money. That's just like favor. When you got favor on your life, money don't always get you in the door. It be the favor of other people. Everybody thinking, well, it's likes and views and all this. It's likes and views to them. But I already showed y'all that numbers lie. I already showed y'all that. I already showed y'all. If I showed y'all how the numbers lie on social media, just imagine how y'all being deceived. Come on, y'all. So give them to God. I know I do. I had to give my children to God. That's his children too. And the best thing in the world I could ever do is pray for them. Pray that God protect them. And pray that he touch them, touch their heart, and change their persona, their ways. To know better is to do better. And pray that God put people around them that's genuine, that really, really love them, to tell them right from wrong, to save their soul. Let me tell y'all something, then I'm about to go. If somebody love our children, they gonna love them enough to tell them, you need to do what's right. Because if you don't, destruction is gonna come up on your life and your kids. That's somebody that love them. Somebody that keep on, every time they go around them, asking them, did you talk to your mom? Did you talk to your dad? That's somebody that don't want see them go down the wrong path, that don't want to see destruction come up on their life. Like saying, I'm going to give you a warning. the way you treating your daddy, the way you treating your mom, the way you treating your children, I'm going to give you a warning. Jehovah don't like that. And once you gave him that little bitty piece right there, it's out of your control. You did your part. So I love y'all. I see y'all tomorrow. And y'all got to stand on his word. Y'all got to take a stand. And when y'all see the enemy about to come, or somebody about to start fussing, or somebody calling you with all kind of nonsense, you got to block that out. You got to say, you know what, Lord? I don't want to be bothered with all that. I don't want to hear all that. I want people to call me and talk to me in a way where the spirit that they have can jump off of them into me. Hey, Queen. See what I'm saying? LaPlace in the building. But anyway, I love y'all. Y'all be blessed. And stand on his word, man. Stop dipping and dabbing, because you still can enjoy your life serving Jehovah. I enjoy my life and I still serve Jehovah. And y'all could do the same. So I love y'all. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. And y'all be blessed. Same place, same time. And then the music is tomorrow night. Y'all be blessed. Love y'all.